Hi, my crafty friends. It's Lynn Como, and I thought I would share some fun ideas with you of what you can do with these new adhesive sheets. You get a package. There are 12 by 12 sheets. You get 5 in a package, and let me show you where you can find them. It's in the core catalog, and that is located on page 93. You can see them right here. It's number 13. 5 sheets for $11.95. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. I'm just going to show you a couple right now. One of them is anytime you have thin cuts that are very thin, like the sending hugs, the congrats, it's really easy to just use the adhesive sheets rather than having to use a glue pen to glue something like that. I'm actually going to show you these thin cuts, the alphabet thin cuts. They're the slim alphabet. And just so you know, the bundle is showing you can get both the uppercase and, all of the alphabet in an uppercase as well as the numbers. It's $59.90, not $49.90. But remember, when you're a hostess in one of my Kid of the Month clubs, you can get that for half price, which is a really sweet deal. But this is another one. But this is really thin, and I wanted to show you in the set itself. So it's really would be perfect to use with the adhesive sheets. Now, if you did get the new catalog, you saw the word sweet right here. So I wanted to show you how you can do that with the adhesive sheets. But before I do, let me just go over a few other details. So sometimes you have thin cuts that are really thin, and we really could have used this last year when we had the music notes like this, or garland if you want, because of the thin strips. And then you also have all the little light bulbs that are thin cut. That would be perfect to do with these adhesive sheets. Now, if you make cards, you're going to really love it that you can use it for all the borders that are really thin, or the thin cut words that you might add. Another set that we had sold, but just think anything that's really detailed, was this beautiful leaf set. Now you can see how thin cut this would be with all the punch outs of these little leaves. So this would be the perfect kind of thing to use with the adhesive sheets. All of these that you have here that have all these little details that are cut out. Just makes life so much easier. Another thing to think about is, here's the Merry Christmas out of this set, and I'm going to show you. You can actually do it with glitter paper as well, but a lot of you have scraps of Picture My Life cards that are just, pieces of paper that have a design on them. These would work great with the adhesive sheets and any kind of thin cut that's just a pain in the neck to fussy cut or to glue if it's a thin cut to anything. Another great idea, you can take a lot of your strips of paper. So these are strips that are 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch wide. You just cut that adhesive sheet, peel off the backing, and then you carefully lay this down, okay, and glue it, and it sticks right on there. Then you could peel this off, and this would glue right down onto your layout. But you can also cut this into smaller pieces so that you can use it and just peel it off. So it just makes life a little bit easier that way. Let me show you how we're going to do the sweet, all right? So I decided to take a 3x4 piece of cardstock. So I already did the Sundance, and I want to do the honey. And then basically I just pulled out the letters, so you can see here. You'll have to do the E twice because of the word sweet has 2 E's. And I cut some black cardstock as well as the adhesive sheet. I cut it down to a 3x4. You're going to peel the backing off. Okay, throw that out. And then you want to carefully glue this right to the cardstock. As close as you can. All right. So this will be the side that you're going to peel off when you need to glue it. So I'm going to turn it over, and this is the side that I will do my thin cut. I already did the Sundance, and I wanted to show you how it came out. So if I peel this off, it will stick. But I want to do the black for you. So I have my die cutting machine. I'm going to do it on using the magnetic sheet. So I have my platform, my magnetic sheet. I'm going to put my paper, and I'm going to put my letters on here. There really is no right or wrong as to how you do it. I just want to make sure I have room to do another E. And I'm going to put my adapter on top. I have the pressure on about 3. And I'm going to crank this through. Get that out of the way. Okay. It's a good idea to have either a poker, your little pokey tool to poke out your pieces, right? You stick that out, stick that through, and then you can pull out your letters. I'm just going to put that on the side for now because I just want to do one more E. So you can see that the adhesive is on the back side. Oh, I'm so glad we are selling our these tweezers again. Just love them. And I'm going to do another E on here. So basically what you want to do is cut your adhesive strip of paper and your paper the same size so that you can do whatever you want to it. Push that down. Get a nice snug fit. Crank that through. All right, so there's my E. While I have this out, let me just show you on glitter paper. I'm going to cut a piece of glitter paper about 3/4 of an inch, right? This whole strip. And I'm actually going to cut this adhesive also at 3/4 of an inch. And what I want to do is glue this so I can actually do the glitter paper. So basically, once you cut your strip, you could also use a poker to split your corners, but it really doesn't take too long. And what I like to do is the whole thing, but I'm going to see if I could do it without doing the whole thing at once, so it's easier for me. I don't know, I haven't done it this way, so this will be interesting. Now I can't. I got to pull the whole thing. So you can see what I mean, that it's just, you have to work with it. You're going to put your paper right on top. Okay, so there is my adhesive. It's on the back. My glitter is on the front. I'm going to run the Merry Christmas saying through it. And this is going to be perfect for a card or a layout. And I might be able to get 2 on this one strip, which would be really cool. And, hold on, it's like it cut through and it pulled right off, and the adhesive is on this already. So because of the glitter paper being thick, I could have made it a little bit thicker. So as you can see, I'm playing and learning too, but there it is. That's the scrap that's coming out. But now I can glue this to a card. And in the meantime, I can actually just use my piece of the craft mat, which I love to do, and use that to hold it on there for now. But isn't that fun? I mean, that makes your life easy as far as gluing that to a card or a scrapbook page. So think about the intricate pieces that you have and what you can use it with. All right, so let's show you how I would put this together. I like using my craft mat. So let's just we'll just start with the S. And I'm going to show you again in the catalog so you can see exactly what I'm doing here, right? This is right here. Let's see if I can bring it a little bit closer for you. So make sure you have your letters together. Just going to turn mine on the side a little bit and split that off, right? So this is what's cool, is that it is nice and sticky. You might want to use your tweezers to help place it down. And really, that is so super easy. Now, you can peel this other layer off and glue it right to your card or your scrapbook page. But if you want to pop it, this is where you could add some pop to that. So let's try the next letter and see if it goes as smoothly. I have not done this before. This is my first time playing. I did not create a sample. I'm winging it with you right here on this video that I will be posting. Now let's see if I wanted to do it with my fingers. I just want to do it where it's slightly offset. This one, it would be the challenge for sure. So hold that down. And just work with it to seal the deal. And if you need to move it over, you can move it over a little bit. Let's try one more so that you can get an idea. So you're just peeling that backing off. So that's garbage. And then you're going to you can use your tweezers. And this one is actually going the other way on this. All right, so I'm just looking at the catalog just to get a feel, and I think I am going to use the tweezer on this. It's just slight, very, very slight detail. All right. So that's all you need to do, and finish off doing your E's and your T. I don't know where my other E went, but it's around here somewhere, and in black, and have fun with it and try it out so that you can use this adhesive sheets for lots of fun things. The other thing, when I mentioned this to you, I could also cut this at 6 inches and just go and add it to a border, add it as a sidebar to a card as well. Maybe I want to do, like 1.5 inch squares. I could do chevrons out of here. So if you have a chevron thin cut that this would work with, or you do your own thing, you can also do something like this and also cut it with letters or circles, ovals, just for that kind of a look or the detail. So really just go and, try the new adhesive sheets, right? I'll show them to you again. And I'll tell you what the number is in case that is something you want to mark down for the next time you want to place an order. It is Z5022. It's $11.95 for 5 sheets. All right. Thanks so much. I hope that you found this helpful.